We're here talking to Miss Lucy Thompson. She just joined us on the show, and she's representing Camper and Nicholson. Good morning.
Hi.
How are you doing this morning?
Yes, well, thank you. It's really nice to be here.
Welcome to Daybreak.
And welcome to Grenada.
My first trip, so.
Right.
Oh, it's your first trip? Really? And we
Nice.
woke you up first thing in the morning to come and talk to us.
It's good, it's good.
All right, so tell us what you do at Camper and Nicholson.
Okay, my role is PR and marketing executive at Camper Nicholsons, so I work with a team of 3 for our global operation. So we cover Port Louie and our other marinas, and doing PR and marketing internationally for each of those, and working with our teams on the ground in each site to enable them to market locally and assist them locally, and then push the whole group around the world as well.
Okay, nice.
How many branches do you have?
Okay, we have currently 5 operational marinas, and then one that's due to open later this year. So we have Port Louie, obviously, and then we have Grand Harbour Marina in Malta. We have Çeşme Marina in Turkey. So those 3 are owned by us as well. Çeşme is a joint venture with IC Holding, which is a holding company in Turkey. And then we also have Porto San Rocco in Italy, which we do the sales and marketing for. Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi, where the F1 is in November.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
So
I'm a big fan.
And Limassol in Cyprus.
Okay, I see we have some photos up here. Tell me what we're looking at.
That's Çeşme in Turkey. So you can see where the marina basically is right in the town centre, because that's the main castle. Just behind it. Yeah, so you literally can walk from the marina straight into the heart of the city. But the marina also has its own development within it. So it's a town within a town. There's shops and a hotel and a pool and everything within it. So that's the pool and the hotel within the same marina.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The pool looks like a mirror right there. It's very,
That we only opened the marina in June 2010, but they've had a really successful first 18 months.
Right. This is in Turkey, right?
Yeah, this is all in Turkey. That's their capitanery. So we really tried to keep the architecture of the marina in with the keeping of the town, and it's all really pretty, really nicely done. A bit like, how Port Louie is here. It's all within keeping in the local area.
Pretty is a good word for it. All right, this is a daytime shot.
Yeah, so that's all along there. You can see the bars and restaurants all down the side. And so of an evening in the summer, it's absolutely heaving. And they've got live music in a lot of the bars, and the shops are open late, and there's an art gallery, and there's just a lot going on the whole season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want them to leave when they get there.
It's really good as well, because our guys on the ground there are now really promoting sailing and making the most of the conditions. So they've started like a sailing regatta, and they're getting lots of boats in from Greece and all over coming to compete internationally.
Okay, this is a pretty shot here.
Yeah.
What is
That's
this
the
one?
castle again, lit up at night.
Okay, it's well lit and everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
So there's an aerial
view.
shot. Yeah. So you can see that the big boats come further on the outside, and then the rest of the marina behind. But you see how busy it is there.
Yeah, definitely. Wow.
Nice.
Okay, another even further away, so you could.
Which shows the cruising, because you can go out and cruise all around the top of the marina is only an hour from Izmir, which is Turkey's third largest city, and it's a really cosmopolitan town, and they have an international airport, so it's only less than an hour as well. You can fly in from many destinations and drive straight over.
Okay, now this is the daytime shot we had at night.
And you can see all the people and everything there.
All right.
And this is great. There's so many different types of restaurants and everything. It's really, and that's what they call the Monk Babylon. It's like a late bar that's where they have all the live. You can see the stage just to the right there.
Right.
And they have live music really often during the season.
Okay. Nice. So everyone's sitting and everyone's kind of facing the stage right there, so they're ready for whatever big act is coming on there.
Exactly. It's great.
Okay, can I ask you a basic question? What is Camper and Nicholson?
Sure.
What is the company?
Well, Camper Nicholson's the name is like one of the oldest names in yachting. And there's 2 companies that run under that brand. We're Camper Nicholson's Marinas, so we run, manage, operate, invest in marinas around the world. And there's Camper Nicholson's International, which is a separate company, and they do yacht charter and broker and agents for crew and that kind of thing.
Right.
So we run totally separately, although we obviously work in partnership on certain aspects. And as the marina company, we go in, either build and own our own marinas, like with Port Louie, or we get taken in such with Yas and the F1 marina. We've taken, and then we just operate it and manage it with their team on the ground and work with the owners to run the marina for them.
Okay, you keep mentioning that F1. Are you going to be there?
No, I wasn't there last November. Who knows this November? But obviously the marina during F1 is absolutely heaving, and with all the super yachts, and yeah, it's a big time for us. So.
Yeah, I've seen it, and like, well, obviously not live. I would love to go and see it in person, but I've seen the pictures, and it is an absolutely beautiful place. You know, the whole new track and
yeah, and the hotel lights up and all changes colours, and
it's really,
it's pretty
really
super.
Nice. That would be great to be a part of something like that.
Yeah, even just from doing it internationally and being in touch with the team on the ground there is still quite exciting, just to know that it's going on. So.
Okay. So how does your marketing work, or where does it reach?
Okay, we do a lot in different ways. So one of the main ways that we push our brand out internationally is boat shows. So such as Danny from Port Louie and some of our team from the UK will go to Fort Lauderdale in the States, and also Monaco. Those are the two main ones where we go further as ourselves, you know, take a stand and go out on the docks and talk to the captains and talk to guests there and collect data. And then each team also, like Danny's been out to Canada and to Miami, and then our other guys go out to other more local boat shows. So in Turkey there's a couple. We're taking Yas and Limassol to Dubai Boat Show next month. So that's one way that we do it. And then obviously PR with magazines. There's a lot of international yachting magazines, so we do a lot of work with them, getting them to write about, it's more about the destination and the marina itself, because obviously to get people down here or to our other sites, we want to tell them what there is for them to do there when they get there. It's not just about what they do when they get into the marina, but what else can they do when they get in and want to get off the yacht and everything. And then a lot of it is our website. We're really focusing now on our online appearance, and we're about to relaunch a new website, which is going to be much more interactive. So it's going to have a blog so people can come and read articles and comment on what we've got going on, and want to be a place for people to come for information. So about what's going on in yachting and those areas, whatever, you know, just telling them about what's going on rather than just about the marina. A lot more dynamic and stuff. So.
Okay, so the fact that we have Port Louie here, how does Camper Nicholsons marketing affect Grenada?
Okay, well basically we push Grenada as a destination, and with Port Louie wherever we go. So our website, for instance, we've got visitors to our website from Russia, China, Brazil, Norway, Germany, you know, and in all different languages. So, and we're doing different things. We're stepping up our SEO, so pushing our listings up in Google, so that when people search for like marinas in the Caribbean or berthing or slips or whatever, we're nearer the top to help them go straight to Port Louie and go, oh, that looks like a great place, I want to go there. And making sure that all of our video and our photos online are showing really what it's about. And that's why I'm here as well, is to actually come and experience it for myself, so that when I go back I can write about it knowing what I'm talking about and really feel that.
So just like we're sitting here saying wow to all the Turkish pictures, you know, people in Turkey could be looking at Port Louie and be like, wow.
Exactly that's that. And it's not just where our marinas are. Obviously those are heightened traffic areas for the site from Turkey and Italy, but from all over the world, because especially with the super yacht market, that's a much more international, you know, the smaller boats are often more domestic market, but with the bigger boats it's much more global, you know, guys are coming from all over to each of the destinations. So in Turkey, a lot of the smaller boats in the marina are from Turkey, so they're from the domestic Turkish market rather than the international. We get a lot of passing traffic, and there are some people in there long term from the UK and elsewhere, but the super yachts are a lot more transient, as it were. So such as one boat we had in Port Louie recently was Alfa Nero. They've already been into Yas Marina in Abu Dhabi and to Grand Harbour Marina in Malta. So, you know, the big boats do a lot more miles, as it were.
Which actually I was going to ask you, if you go to one Port Louie or Camper and Nicholson establishment, you know, do you get like a pass to go to the others? You have some kind of club set up?
That's something we're looking into at the moment, actually. So we want to be able to do something like that with like a membership.
Yeah, because I would like to hear that everyone that goes to Italy, to your marina there, or goes to Turkey or wherever else you have, that they have to come to Grenada.
No, they have to. It's a must. We definitely do a lot to tell them about it, you know, with all the brochures and everything when they're there, and especially if somebody goes into Malta and the guy there says, oh, where are you off to next? And they say the Caribbean, and they're like, oh, well, you have to go and visit Port Louie.
Right,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
All right. So what kind of feedback have you gotten about Port Louie in Grenada?
Oh, fantastic. And that's not just me saying that.
Right.
It really is. We have Danny and Glenn are always forwarding us emails and everything from captains and guests that they had in, just saying, you know, thanks, we've had a great stay. And people that come down and see us on boat show stands are always like, oh yeah, I've been there, it's fab. So yeah, and I think everyone's just excited. You know, it's slightly off the beaten track, as it were. So it's a new destination for them. And when they get here, I think so many people get here and plan to stay like 1 or 2 days, and then they get here and like, oh, actually, do you know what? I think we're going to stay a little bit longer because they just have such a great time. And the team here is so good as well. So.
So how come you're just getting here for yourself then?
Oh, don't ask. Finding the time mostly. There's so many marinas and so much to do that we're trying to, basically I'm on holiday next week and going sailing around the islands myself, so I wanted to make sure that I extended my trip and actually came and spent some time in the marina and got to chat to people and go out and see the Grenada as it's, you know, Grenada as it is, and do the stuff that people get to do when they're here, not just go off island.
Right. How long have you been here?
Only since Sunday night, so, and I'm here till the weekend. So,
So yeah.
So what are Camper Nicholson's plans for Grenada? Are there any new projects coming up, or? Not
on Grenada itself, only with Port Louie and developing that as a site, and just making it the best marina it can be for our visitors. But we're working with a lot of international teams to spread further globally. We've just last year we signed an MOU with Brazil, and also a joint venture in China. So we're getting wider and wider.
Okay. All right. So good stuff. And you're here in Grenada. You're still exploring Grenada yourself.
Yes, very much so.
Make sure you go in and taste the oil down and all of that. I'm sure you heard about it if you haven't tried it yet.
Yeah.
You know, and keep doing the good work that you're doing, you know, and pushing especially Port Louie. And so we want to see those people come down, you know. So get it. Yeah, like I said, you know, put my name. I want credit for that plan. You know, everyone that goes to Italy and all other marinas, they have to come to Grenada. It's part. They just have to.
No problem.
Make it mandatory.
No worries.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show and sharing this with us.
No, thank you. Thanks for your time.
Been great.
Thank you. Cheers.